Well, CJ Pearson, you know him from our show. You've seen him on Facebook, I'm sure. He's the 12-year-old Obama critic. He's appeared on our show a couple of times. Well, he's been threatened. He's even mentioned it on our show, how he's been threatened by people. People have said salacious things to him. They've made death threats against him. Well, looks like it all came to a head yesterday for CJ, and he's going to be taking some time off from the internet. It's gotten that bad. Listen to what he had to say yesterday on YouTube.
I've always been told that if you're not receiving pushback, you're not pushing hard enough. So when I receive, that bit of negative feedback, it's telling me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm fighting for what I believe in. Not everyone's going to agree with me, and someone's always going to find a way to get offended. And at the end of the day, if I'm fighting for what I believe in, and I'm fighting for what I care about, that's all that matters to me.
Okay, so here's what CJ posted on Facebook. After much thought and consideration, I've decided to take a break from politics and political commentary. I had a horribly rough night on Twitter after a woman not only threatened to sue me for expressing my opinions, but threatened my family. This is a 12-year-old boy who obviously is very articulate, who is not causing any problems, and he's just expressing himself on the internet, and he's getting terror threats or threats, and his family is getting threatened. I don't understand.
Here's one of the threats he received from Mona Hussein Obama, writes this, is the Twitter name. Pooh, so sorry your fam has been bowing down to white people, so it's the rest that need to be killed.
Wow.
That's nice.
That's pretty unattractive. We could go on and read all these ugly quotes, but you can imagine, you've been on the internet before. I would say the good news is the kid's getting off the internet, and I sure wish I could follow his example. It is just a cesspool of poison and stupidity in a lot of ways, and not all the internet, but this part of the internet is just gross, and I wouldn't wish it on any 12-year-old to have to deal with this. I'm 46. I don't want to deal with it. Right. Something's gone really wrong with the internet, where angry people have an outsized voice. It's really a shame, I think.
Conservative CJ Pearson receiving death threats for his views. The young Obama critic has appeared on Fox and Friends several times, telling liberals that negativity is something he always expected from them.
I've always been told that if you're not receiving pushback, you're not pushing hard enough. So when I receive, that bit of negative feedback, it's telling me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm fighting for what I believe in.
But the Twitter threats he's been receiving are now going way too far. User Mona B saying, wish we could switch Trayvon's life for yours. Unacceptable. That threat and more towards his family as CJ taking a step back from social media for the time being.